In order to multiply powers with the same base, we add their exponents. That is completely true because if you want to multiply the powers with the exact same base, all you have to do is add the exponent and you get the answer. So that is true. What is the 7 power of 1? So when we have powers, all we mean is you have to multiply the same number by the number of powers. But here, as you can see, it's number 1, so it's just 7 times 1, 7 times itself. So it doesn't really mean anything, it's just 7 times 7. You just have to multiply it by itself one time, and you don't really have to write the power of 1 because it's not really necessary, so it's just 7. Simplify the expression. We have c4 and c power of 4 and c power of 3. So sometimes we have numbers in front of the c, but this time we don't. So it's just c and then power of, you're going to add the exponents. So 4 plus 3 is 7, so it's going to be c power of 7. Which is equivalent to 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So what we do here is we just have to count how many times 7 is multiplied by itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 times, which means 7 power of 6 because we multiplied 7 by itself 6 times. How do you solve? We have 2x power of 5 and then 6x power of 4. Do we have to multiply coefficients and add exponents, combine like terms, multiply coefficient and multiply exponent, or divide coefficient and subtract exponent? So again, when you want to come and solve something like this, all you have to do is multiply the coefficients. So you're going to multiply 2 and 6, and then you're going to add exponents. You're going to add you're going to add 5 and 4. So it's multiply coefficient and add exponent, which is equivalent to 3 power of 4. So what we have to do is multiply 3 by itself 4 times. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. You can always use a calculator just to make sure. So let's do that. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the power is 4. The answer is 81, so we're going to pick that. How would you represent 8 power of 6? So again, we have to multiply 8 by itself 6 times. So 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8. So we multiplied 8 by itself 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the correct answer is the third one. Choose the answer. We have 5 power of 2. So again, we're going to multiply 5 by itself 2 times. So 5 times 5 is 25, which is equivalent to 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So here we multiplied 5 by itself 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. So it's 5 power of 4. Now, what is 9 power of 2? So again, we have 9, so you're going to multiply 9 by itself 2 times. So 9 times 9, you're going to multiply 9 by itself 2 times, so it's going to be 9 times 9. You're just only going to have multiply 9 2 times, and 9 times 9 is 81. You can always use a calculator just to make sure, but it's the second answer, which is equivalent to 3 times 3 power of 4. So we're going to multiply 3 by itself 4 times. So again, always use a calculator. We solved this, but we can do it again. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Again, we're going to get the answer. It's 81. Simplify. 4 power by negative 2. So when you want to come solve a negative sign, all you have to do is just turn it to a fraction. And it's when there isn't a number, you're just always going to use 1. So it's going to be 1 over 4 divided 4 power of 2. So you don't really have to write the negative sign. You're just going to write in a fraction 1 over 4 power of 2. And then you're going to add them, and obviously the answer is going to be 16 because you're going to multiply 4 by itself 2 times. So 4 times 4 is 16, and when you use it in a fraction, it's going to be 1 over 16. Now here we have the last answer. So we're just going to solve this 2 power of 8. And then in a bracket, we have power of 2. So what we mean by this, we don't actually add the exponent, because when the coefficient and the exponent is in a bracket and another exponent is out of the bracket, we have to multiply. So you're going to multiply the exponent. 8 times 2 is 16, so it's going to be 2 power of 16.